Hello and welcome to Pi's Kitchen, or in this case, really kind of more like a science laboratory, because that's really what your kitchen is. Okay, you heard me say pie, but let's be honest, I'm not actually making dessert. We're going to be making breakfast. Now, one quick little warning, and that warning is make sure you have parental consent before you get started, because I don't want to get in trouble for this. Okay. What you will need today, some eggs. In this case, we're serving 3 people, so we have 5 eggs, but it may vary from family to family. You will need some salt, some pepper, some grated cheese. We're going to use oat milk in lieu of regular milk, but if you like almond milk, soy milk, whatever your preference is, skim. A little bit of butter for our pan. We'll also have some shredded cheese, and you can kind of add or subtract things as you'd like. Okay, so we're going to start off with me basically asking you a lot of questions as we go through this. So first I'm going to start by breaking an egg. Okay. Is that a physical or chemical change? Okay. And does it matter if instead of just breaking one egg, I break several eggs? We're almost there. And this one. So I have 5 eggs, all broken. Physical change or chemical change. Now I'm also going to do another thing. If I break the yolk, oops, that guy got away. Get up here. Is that a physical change or chemical change? Now, no one would eat eggs just like this, so obviously we're going to add a little spice to it. I do not measure things, it's not the way I work, so I just basically go until something inside me says, hey, I think you have enough. Okay. In this case, we're going to add a little pepper. And we're also going to add some sea salt. And a dash more. Okay. A little better for you. Once again, I'll give a quick little stir in this situation. And I will say, now that I've added the salt and pepper to this, would this be a physical change or a chemical change? Now, once again, we're not just stopping with a little salt and pepper. To give it a little bit of, so we say, softness, I'm going to add a tad bit of my oat milk, maybe a drop more. And once again, I will give this a little stir. Okay. So now I've added a few things to this, and I will ask again, with this new addition, is my change physical or chemical? Yeah, just those few things would still be a bit boring. So, we're going to come in, we're going to add some grated cheese. Yeah, cheese is good for you. There we go. That's enough. And once again, I'm going to give this a quick stir. Try not to spill it. Okay, we'll stir it a little bit more in a moment. But I will ask again at this point, is our change physical or chemical? Okay, now we're going to add a little butter to our pan. Okay, and as I cut the butter, I go through my usual question again. Physical change or chemical change. In this case, a little more butter. So I'm going to add these right to the frying pan. So cutting the butter, was that a physical change or chemical change? And I'm also going to ask you, as we get this butter to kind of brown a little bit in the pan, the process of putting the butter in the pan over the heat, would this be considered a physical change or chemical change? So that's a 2-parter right there for you. Cutting, physical or chemical. Browning, physical or chemical. And while that butter kind of gets itself a little browned, I'll give another quick stir. Make everything nice and light and fluffy. And now we're going to add our eggs. And now that our eggs are in the pan, I will go again and ask another question. Same question, you've heard it several times at this point. The process of cooking the eggs, is this a physical change or a chemical change? Okay. And now a couple little tricks for you. As you notice, as you start to get kind of a solid forming on the outer edges, always a good time to kind of give it a quick little stir. That'll allow it to cook up a little more evenly for you. Typically right now I'd be listening to music. We wouldn't have all this silence. More fun cooking with music, but I didn't want the music disturbing the video. You can see it's getting nice and firm now. Take off a little bit more of the moisture out of it. Turn the heat down just a little bit more to a lower heat. And one last piece. I mentioned you'll need a little bit of grated cheese. There's going to be shredded cheese in this situation. We're going to add. You can use whatever your preference is. This is a 6-cheese Italian, but if you like a little cheddar, if you like a little bit of pepper jack, whatever your preference is. Okay. And now that I've added that shredded cheese, I will ask my question one more time. Physical or chemical change as that cheese melts into the egg. And I have one final question for you, which is when you finally sit down to eat your eggs or whatever it is you're going to sit down and eat, that process of you eating your food and digesting it, is that a physical or chemical change? Okay. Other than that, I'm going to say have a great day, guys, and enjoy.